Hey guys, this is ArchieLuxury and we're coming to you live. That's right, guys. This is the channel with the mostest for our viewers. So let's run an intro and let's have some fun.
Let's play bum chunks together. I'm here to tell you the awful fucking truth.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I love
Thank you so much for your support.
January, February, into March and April. Same way too.
Thank you.
May, June or July.
Fucking hell! Horrid!
I never
Absolutely
let a day
horrid!
go by
I give you shower and you snaky with me. What the fuck did I do to
go
you?
away in August or September, in October and November, not to mention warm December. I love
Half a dozen pieces of fucking
though
shit.
another year has gone, I'm ready for the next one too.
If I can be with you.
Every single second, every minute, every hour, all the whole year through. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I love you.
I'm ArchieLuxury. Tell me what you fuckers think of that.
Just want to I am sure that Lord they're watching this program as well, because he cannot stop watching you, because it's basically very attractive to you sexually, even so that he is not into men's, but eventually he is.
Lord, help me!
Yes, sir.
spent too much money.
I respect you. I will remain.
Okay, I respect you too. I love
no
you.
hard
You can
feelings.
leave now because your time
That's
is
goodbye.
I gotta be totally honest with you. I don't want to carry on this bullshit that everything is a struggle. I've got to be totally honest with you. I actually have a tax bill kind of due, and this money would be extremely helpful to meet some obligations that I've got.
In October and November, not to mention warm December, I love you. Though another year has gone, I'm ready for the next one too. Every single second, every minute, every hour, all the whole year through. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday,
Holy
Sunday.
fuck! What the fuck? I'm looking in the mirror!
I love you.
Hello, Archie, my old friend. I've come to steal the leads again. And while Eeyore is sleeping, you will find me softly creeping. And the super chats that were planted on this tree were all from me. From the dollars and pounds of shysters.
It's so you, Archie. It's so you.
Fucking
Hey guys, that's the intro for today. Super chats. Let's get these super chats going for today. We've got a first super chat. SB and Sons Watch Company, £2. A pre-show super chat to show my support for AC3. Thank you so much. Thank you so much there for that very kind gesture. What can I say is happening today? We got Pyro. Hello, Pyro. That's my good friend Bondage and Discipline's son. Lovely boy, Evan. I really like him. And he's just a nice young kid. Really nice guy. And comfy bedroom. I stayed in his bedroom. I hope I didn't leave a mess. I tried to clean up. That was very, very kind of your dad to let me stay. And I got to say thank you to you as well. I hope you liked the Mike the Snake candle holder I left for you. And we've got Huff on Smash. Huff. My good friend Huff. Saturday Night Live with the Pontiff. Huff, jump on. Let's open the gates. Let's open the gates and come on my stream, guys. I'd love to talk to people, just see how we're going there. Guys, they said to me yesterday, I wasn't peppy enough. I got to be more peppy. So, we got to be peppy. Peppy. Let's get peppy Archie. That's what we want. We want the peppy Archie. We don't want miserable Archie. We want the happy, peppy Archie. So, yes, I'm here presenting this stream. I'm going to pin the link. Come on, we need to get some people to talk to me. Yeah, I've been feeling a bit better. It's devastating what's happened. And you can't be doing cartwheels, Curly. I can't be doing cartwheels, but who's banned? Why was he banned? Who was banned? I don't know who's banned. Pyro's not banned. Oh, Tim banned him. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's just, yeah, I can't speak for the other teams. But what can I say, guys? It's good to be here. I like to chat the watchers. Please, no, what? We love our bear. I miss my bear. What else can I say to you there today? What can I say to you to bring some joy? I went and visited my Beamer. Yesterday. That's right. I went to visit the Beamer just to see she's okay. Hopefully we'll get that car back next week. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. You can only try your best. You know that? I can only try my best. I can't guarantee things in life. There's only death and taxes I can guarantee. So that is how it goes, I'm afraid. So what else can I say to you guys? I'm starting to be philosophical. Anyone see the Dallas air crash show? That's terrible. Oh, what a disaster. That's pretty awful because I actually looked it up on the map. It was between Dallas and Fort Worth. Very, very sad. I love aircraft. I must say that's one thing I really do love is aircraft, especially vintage aircraft. I got a lot of time. I just love old machinery, whether it's cars or aircraft. I like old machinery. I do. Very sad. And they had a lot of debris thrown over the highway. Very sad. We got Mr. Zoso. Man, I got to tell you, Mr. Zoso, I had a great birthday with him. Lovely guy. He took me out. Lovely guy. And it's very, very cool. It's cool. I got to tell you, it's very, very. We're interested in some interesting times. We had the crypto FX collapse. That was oh my God. That's terrible. That's one of the big exchanges. I don't know what to say. Mr. Zoso, we had such a cool time in America. Everything was great. We had chocolate. We went to Rooney's. Rooney's for lunch, brunch. That was amazing. That was an amazing breakfast right on the beach there. That was absolutely fantastic time. America was very kind to me, and I'll definitely be back. I'll definitely be back. So, you know, you just got to appreciate things. Here we go. SB and Sons Watch Company, £2. £2 towards some trousers, you flasher. Got shorts on. I got shorts on. Seth Bankman. Yeah, that's that guy who had that he had that company. He's apparently in the Bahamas. He lives in the Bahamas. Interesting. The world is tough. Of course it's tough. I got to tell you, the world is heading recessionary times. It's interesting that there's supply chain problems, but now we've got some really severe things happening in the world. Batten down the hatches. It's we got Archie, get a 5107 one and done paddock. I think I prefer the 5296, to be totally honest with you. And I'm not in a huge rush. I want to do things slowly. So that's kind of my way of doing things. I don't want to rush, race, and replace. I would like to take it slowly. Let's bring in that watch there. This is actually what I would like as a one and done paddock. I reckon the 5296, just a beautiful paddock. That's actually that was my 5127. So just beautiful, elegant sort of watch. I quite like that genre. The 5107, that was the watch I had years ago, 5107G. Beautiful watch. Beautiful watch. I sold that years ago. I miss it. It was a great watch. That's actually my video here. There's a number of them here. 5107s. Beautiful watch. We got Bear Clooney.
Hey, Pontiff. How are you, man?
Hey, not too bad. How's it going, Bear?
What's going on?
Hey, I'm making some video content. I'm doing some stuff out.
Did you get the Frank the Tank super chat?
No, Frank the Tank, $2. You sound a lot better today, Pontiff. Keep it up. Yeah, I'm starting to feel a bit better.
Glad to hear. Did you get SB and Sons Watch Company super chat?
Yes, I did. Very kind. £2 towards some trousers, you flasher. I got shorts on. They're not.
Oh, you're flashing people. Oh, look at that. You got jean shorts.
I got shorts on. They're okay.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. How many viewers we have? 173 viewers. Okay, guys, can we make sure that we upvote for our Pontiff? I'm going to make sure I click the upvote. And I'm going to ask you all to turn the super chat buttons on, because men cannot make a living from Google alone.
Yes,
please,
sir.
Please, guys, please.
There. Tell me this. There was some very bad, the crypto exchange FX that collapsed.
Yes.
What exactly is this? So this is like people don't normally hold the crypto themselves. You use an exchange. Is that right?
That is correct.
So
And
if they go
there was a
broke,
lot of them, and some of them are overextended, and we've seen some major ones basically collapse, go belly up.
I'm with blockchain. That's the same sort of thing, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
So at the
So what do
moment,
you
what do I
mean you
do?
are with blockchain? You have crypto,
I
or
have a
you have?
blockchain account.
Okay, so we are not talking stock. You're talking actual blockchain. You have some crypto coins, right?
Something like that.
Okay, so what's the question?
Should I be worried?
No, I don't think so.
So I'll tell you how much money I've got invested, Bear.
Tell me, in blockchain, yes.
Okay, here we go. Just quickly, we'll get the mask. Mask, $10. $10 to talk about your next watch. So, Bear, I have got... I don't have much, Bear. You know this?
Now, how much?
I'm trying to work it out. Why doesn't it tell me? Oh, $33.99.
Get the fuck out of here, you fucking guy. You're trolling me.
$33.
You're fucking
$34.
trolling me. Jesus Christ. Okay, Archie, you have a super chat and a fantastic question.
Okay, here we go. The mask, $10. $10 to talk about your next watch.
Love the question, Mask. Thank you.
Very good question indeed there. We've got to always be looking towards the future, Bear. You understand this?
But you have to. What other options you have? They don't have a time travel machine yet.
No.
So before you start this, you can put some thought behind it. I'm going to read one of those super chats from the member, and this is from SB and Sons Watch Company, who's been silver member for 2 months. By the way, guys, if you do want to become members of ArchieLuxury, you need to be on a desktop or laptop, and you will see the button that says join. Click on it and choose the level of support you like to join as a member. And here is the free super chat from the member. Agree, you sound better, Paul. And
Thank you.
Was just joking about the flashing. Great to have you on every night, Bear. You are freaking awesome. Thank you very much. Love this show. Love you guys. This means a lot. Thank you. Thank you so much. And now
It means a lot to me too, Bear. You come on here, you talk watches. Can I ask you a few questions, Bear?
Of course you may, Pontiff.
What do you think? What do you think I should buy? If you were me, you know me, right? You know the disaster, right? Because I can't see the wood for the trees. You understand what I mean, don't you?
Are you actually gonna give me opportunity and not battle back, not fight me back? Because what I'm gonna tell you is from the heart. I really believe this. I'm very passionate about this idea because I know you well, and I actually feel strongly about it. But we have another super chat, so we'll hit it right after that.
ASB 2810, £4.50. How's it going? Picking up my blue Millie next week. That's a beautiful watch, Bear. You know this?
I love Millie, blue Millie.
And a new old stock 14060M full set. That's the no date pre-ceramic.
Gorgeous.
Hope you are feeling better. Think the Millie will go soon, Amar. I don't think it will.
What does he mean by that? Think the milli will
Like be
go.
dropped. They're going to stop making the mill gauss.
We've been predicting. Honestly, all of us watch geeks. We've been talking about this every single time before the new releases are coming, and we've been talking how they're gonna eliminate it. You know what? I don't know. I mean, I'll tell you what I would like to see on that. I'd like to see them reintroduce the original Milgauss with a waffle dial, with a bezel, and with the tiny red tip on a second hand. The original Milgauss. I think they were gorgeous. And imagine that with a ceramic bezel. It would be just fucking amazing. But
that was the 4-digit 1019 it was called.
Yeah, thank you, Pontiff. I did not know that. And you want to bring it up?
Doc has one of those. Doc has one of those. You know that?
Would you like to bring it up so people can see the beauty of this original Milgauss? And
sure, let's bring it up.
I love it. I would love if they ever do something like this. Look at that, guys.
I like the hands, the block hands. You know the hands.
Yes, I mean, can you imagine this now in a blue dial, for example? Wouldn't that be remarkable? So I would like to see that. Now, going back to your original question and the $10 super chat, what I would like to see for the first time in a Pontiff history, taking a bit of a different approach. First and foremost, what I would do, I would sell Explorer 2 and I would sell Speedmaster, and I would make it complete flat, empty plate, empty table to raise the new story. Tabula rasa. So we have in front of us then opportunity to start from scratch. So we have a super chat from ASB 2810, British pounds 180.
The milli I'm getting at retail, so can't say no. Good point.
No, of course. Why would you say no? My goodness, that's a great watch. So Archie, I would say the different approach would be about getting the watches that are not result of you going for what's not popular so I can get the best deal. So it's the watch that it's not about, it's not hype so I can get the best deal. I would like to be very Rolex centered, and I would not go more than 3 pieces, and it would be strong 3 pieces, and you would be able to take this with you wherever you go. Maybe 4. I'm picturing a very nice 3-piece watch roll and 1 on the wrist. So you can take this watch roll, you put it in your backpack, you put it in your bag, wherever it is, wherever you go, and you have 1 on the wrist. This is going to be my 4. It's not very imaginative, it's not very impressive, but it would consist of Pepsi, ceramic. I don't care if it's Jubilee or oyster bracelet. To me, that's the most beautiful and the best modern scale Rolex watch. Next, the most wanted grail of steel watches: white dial Rolex Cosmograph Daytona, so-called Panda. And the third watch would be, by the way, Frank the Tank super chat $2 Australian. Thank you, Frank the Tank.
Frank the Tank, agree with Bear. Get what you like most first. Pepsi.
The third watch would be, if you ask me, I'm picking based on what my liking, would be a Kermit or Starbucks, whatever you want to call it, ceramic Kermit. To me, that trio represents the best that Rolex has to offer in modern watches today. The fourth watch would be a beater watch to wear while traveling, doing whatever you want to do, and feeling very relaxed wearing it, but to be a watch worth of Pontiff. So, what would be the better luxury piece that's worth of Pontiff? I would say probably remembering what you like and what I like and what I think is good value and it's a good beater. Most likely, I would go for the Breitling Super Ocean that you had, and done. That's how I see it, Pontiff. That's how I see it. But keep in mind, everyone will talk based on their personal affinities, experiences, likings, ideas. So it will never fully satisfy you. It will always be ultimately what's in your heart and your mind. While Pontiff is taking a break to think about my answer, I do want to remind now 210 people viewing that we appreciate your super chats and your upvotes. And here is a really nice big super chat from ASB 2810.
£18. Still saying a prayer for you at night, Paul. You and Bear ever come to London, would love to take you both out for lunch. Forget the haters and do nothings, drinking cider and baked beans. Much love and good night, Amar.
Love you, Amar. Love you, my friend. Thank you so much. And super chat from always supporting Frank the Tank.
Frank the Tank, $2. Life is too short. Don't compromise anymore, Arch.
Yeah, actually, I think this is in line to what I was presenting to you, and also to support my theory and my argument. I'm going to say, don't you always keep telling me, Bear, wear your best watches, Bear. Bear, wear your best watches.
Good point, Bear.
Thank you for uploads, guys. We are at 50 now. Thank you.
Tell me this,
Remember to
Bear.
upload.
Do you think I should keep the Explorer? Because that's the one survivor from the collection.
I don't have emotional attachments to any watches. I don't give a flying fuck that it's Survivor. I want you to create a group of watches that you feel are perfect for you. For you.
What do you think my Explorer 2 is worth now?
Well, let's take a look. Let's go to Explorer. Let's go to Chrono 24.
Yeah.
And we'll do a little research on that. We're gonna go to Chrono 24. We're gonna search for that. Is that the newer or older version?
It's the 216. So it's not. It's the
It's
older
not the
version.
newest. It's not the newest movement. That's what I meant. Okay. All right, and then we're gonna sort it from cheapest to most expensive. So sort by. Go by price. And we want to see what's the cheapest one available. Is this in US dollars?
Yes, sir.
You can actually sort it, Archie. Sort it so it sorts it.
Oh, yeah, I did. I just sorted by low to high.
Low to high. So what's the cheapest one available?
Okay, so Bear, having a look here. The cheapest one that we have here, you want a Polar?
Polar, yeah.
Cheapest Polar is $8,990.
Where is
just
it
under 10?
Where is
it's
it
in
located?
Japan. It's in Japan, and it has original papers, no original box. So mine would be less than that, Bear.
You don't have original papers?
They were stolen, Bear.
Oh shit! So it would be naked. So probably 9,500. But I see that you already have the offer from MK, who would like to give you 10,000 US for your Explorer 2. So frankly, I think you're at about 10K.
Yeah.
And let's research the speed.
Where is he? Where is he? Where is MK?
MK, where are you located, sir? We'll find out. Can we do research on the Speedmaster you have
Sure.
and see what's going?
I don't know if it's a good idea to sell that. That was
Ah,
given to me.
we're just talking, Archie. This is just a talk
Let's
right
just
now.
talk. Okay.
I'm
The
not
Speedmaster 3861. Okay.
sure. And again, we're going to see what's the cheapest one offered.
$5,000 they're starting from. 5.5, really.
So
6.
5.5. So Arch, we have a 15.5. Let's now go for the ceramic Pepsi and see if we can trade these two for ceramic Pepsi.
Oh, I see. Well, what about the bluesy?
Bluesy. Yes, you have that from Dave, the collector.
Super collector.
Well,
Yes.
you know how I feel about bluesy.
You hate it.
Yeah, I don't like bluesy. I really don't. I would never wear bluesy. But anyway, the long story short, you like the watch, and he has given you $2,000 under what they really go for. Maybe a little more, but $2,000 for sure. So you would be an idiot not to buy it.
Yes.
But let's keep that aside and let's see the Pepsi price just for sake of seeing it. I would say that you are already committed to buy the bluesy. That's you made a commitment.
Yes.
So that can take place of Summit. And we're going to do the same thing with us, and we're going to go from cheapest to most expensive.
Okay, well, let's just get the reference number. If Pepsi would be a 12610, wouldn't it? It'd be a 1266710, I think it is. There we go. Low to high. Cheapest is 20,000, just under 18.5, Bear.
Okay, so 18.5, call it 18 really, and you're looking at about 2,000 difference between what you own right now. Now I'm going to ask you a question. I stand in front of you right now, and I'm offering you Pepsi exactly like you one you see in a picture.
Yes.
And I say, I'm giving you this for these two. How much time do you think about doing that?
I'd probably do that, Bear.
Of course you would do that. And that's my point. Yeah. Super chat from Horological, Freddy Krueger, $2. Thank you, Freddy.
Perth Luxury set up AC with custard. Let's just ignore that, Bear.
Yeah, I don't
think that's the case.
No, of course.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. I may dislike somebody, but I'm not going to accuse them.
No. Don't even waste time on that. So basically, what's happened? P Clan, he's your member, by the way. It's still going. That commitment is made. We're just researching what would be the next watch. We're not in any shape or form negating or saying that Archie is not going for the bluesy. We're talking about what are the other options. And
do you think I could honestly? Have you ever thought about being a one and done man yourself?
Yeah, that thought always crosses my mind.
Brew, $2 Canadian. Bare thoughts on Putin losing Kirishone sad day.
Not in a loop. Sorry, I can't comment.
Yes, best. I think he's just trying to stir.
No, but I honestly haven't been following anything on that. So I'm not saying this to avoid the response. I'm saying this because I really don't know anything about it. So forgive me for that, bro. What I wanted to say, Archie, if I'm going with one and done, I had a thought about it. I even made a video about it. I did kind of by process of elimination.
You made a video?
Yeah, a long time ago.
Oh, a long time ago. Okay.
Oh, long time ago. You know which one it is, Archie?
What's that?
Which one I pick as one and done?
Which one's that?
My Steel, Pepsi, Black Dial, oyster bracelet.
Steel, Pepsi, black dial, steel, Pepsi, oyster bracelet.
Yep. That's my one and done.
Bear, you know what I forgot to do at this point in the show?
I don't know.
I forgot to eat the rest of the ice cream.
Can we get a super chat for Archie to finish his ice cream?
Come on, guys.
Once forever.
Once and for all.
Once and for all.
Bear, if you had the tragedy with your collection, right?
Yes, sir.
Could you ever rebuild, or how would you be? That's it. I had enough. It's so bad.
When this happened to you, Arch, I thought about it. I would be devastated. I'm gonna say that first.
Yeah, but Curly says I should be throwing cartwheels.
No, he's not saying that, Archie. Let me clarify something. Is this your job?
Yes, it is, sir.
Guess what? If that happened to me, I would be totally engaged in my job.
Sure.
And I would be doing everything I can to compensate for my loss. So I would be very focused on financially overcoming the trouble. That's the one thing. Second, there's a bit of a difference between you and I. I have a two-section of collecting. One is clearly for the purpose of investment as my Rolex portfolio. The second component is the watches that I collect, buy, and enjoy because I enjoy them and like them.
Bear, look at this is a ridiculous comment. Pepsi on Jubilee 15-1 in Australia from AD. Watch market is dead. You try and get that, Seb. Fuck me dead, Bear.
I know people can write everything. That's just the freedom of writing. You cannot get that for 15. Impossible. Okay, so I would say, Archie, so they stole all my watches.
Yes.
I would not be collecting again. I'm going to be honest with you. I would get one good watch for me. Maybe two. Maybe three. Okay, three maximum. Most likely two. That's it. I'm telling you how I really feel. And they would be both Rolex watches. Most likely, I would go for no date sub. I don't care if it's even pre-ceramic, but it needs to be in great condition.
Yeah.
Just a watch I can wear every day, all day long, and that I can enjoy the quality. And second one, most likely I would go for Pepsi.
Wow.
And that would be my
two.
But I would completely stop looking for watches. It would just so I don't blame you.
JJ, come back.
Arch, I love when people are saying the watch market is dead. This is beautiful.
Can you believe? JJ, since you come back, I'm going to go and get the last bit of ice cream. I'll be back.
In honor of JJ, see, JJ, he just needed a little bit of a push, a little bit of excuse.
Well, while he's gone, let's talk watches before he comes back and ruins it.
Oh, he's been talking. Go ahead. So,
no, I'm just.
So he's asked. You heard the question. He asked me if I am being in the same situation, would I collect the watches? And I wouldn't. I'll be honest with you. It would be devastating for me.
My heart would be out of it a bit.
Yeah.
Agree.
But I would still want to have a good watch.
Yeah.
I always had a good watch.
Get yourself a nice gold day date and a nice Panda Daytona, and that's it.
Golden day date. Yeah, that's a gold day. Yeah, day date is fucking. You know what?
It's like a Swiss Army knife. You could do it with a T-shirt. You could do it with a tuxedo.
Exactly. Here we go, JJ. Bit for you. Okay.
Oh, thanks. Appreciate it.
Nice.
So I say this, that I like when people say the watch market's dead. This is what they call in the stock market capitulation. You know capitulation?
Yes.
That when nobody wants it no more, everybody thinks it's dead. That's when you know you've hit the bottom.
That's when you keep buying.
Right. Well, that's when you know you've hit the bottom at least. So, it's a good time. it's like when you go in your barbershop and everyone's saying, oh, you know what you should invest in, buy this stock, that stock. It's time to start selling. It's time to get out because everybody's in it.
JJ, up to maybe 3 months ago, if you told me that I would buy a watch on a gray market, I would tell you not a fucking chance. Yet I bought Summit. I have a Starbucks. The Starbucks I bought. I have root beer coming. And I have potentially, I'm pretty sure I get it, another Pepsi coming, or Batman, one or the other, from the dealer that I trust and I deal with. And all this is gray market, and all this is over retail. And why am I doing it? Because I believe that they are at the right price point to buy.
Let me ask you something, JJ. With this FX that collapsed, this
FTX, yep.
FTX. How serious is that? So if
JJ,
you had your money,
he's trolling you, just so you know. JJ,
it's a massive company. Ours is a devastating blow to anyone.
JJ, he asked me the same question. I went into it. He says he's got an investment he's worried about. I got all fucking concerned. I said, well, how much money is invested? $34.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So I told him to fuck off.
Well, you got a lot of ignorant. You got this guy Cleveland. He says, I love getting financial advice from people who lost $500K. Well, if you had any amount of money in the stock market, pal, you're definitely down a percentage. I don't care what you're in. The whole market's down quite large from last year. So unless you're a psychic, that means you didn't have any money in the market or whatever. But to be down 500,000, you have to have quite a bit in there.
Money. You know who didn't lose the money?
Who didn't?
The people who didn't have it.
Right, exactly. It's like if you could lose that much, then there must be some. Oh, he didn't lose. All right, you're the only guy, Cleveland, I guess, who didn't lose. You must be worth about a couple $100 million. You should go get a job in a big firm if you're the only guy who didn't lose in this market. I don't know what to tell you.
Exactly.
Yeah, these guys, it's like everybody else behind that keyboard. They're genius investors. They're they are.
They're real tough.
Yeah.
Archie $2. Archie is down 100,000.
They're just silly people. It's like you got to have money in the market to lose that kind of money. So but whatever. And it's not lost; it's just down.
Yeah, and I love the way they say this too, because the other thing is too, if you had your money in a term deposit in the bank, right, you'd have missed out on so many growth period, don't you think?
Right. Exactly.
And tell me this, JJ, you've done well in real estate, but haven't you? Your house has done well, hasn't it?
Yeah. It's pretty much doubled since I bought it in 10 years. But I think everybody has. Like, it's not. I didn't do something incredible. I just bought it at the right time, and
Sometimes these unsexy investments turn out to be the best ones, like a house.
Yeah.
Well, I'd say that's the way to invest, Archie. Certainly not buying a fucking Louis Vuitton briefcases.
Real estate's one of the best investments you can make, I think, in general.
Isn't that your best investment as well, Archie?
Yeah, 100%, Bear.
In the long term, it's most people's, But I think we're going to get another shot at, with these rates high like this, who knows? Maybe prices come down. I don't know. The real estate market's been incredibly resistant so far.
The problem is there's supply chain problems. Just because rates are going up a bit, there's still massive supply chain problems.
Yes. Yeah. I think we're going to be experiencing very difficult 2023. But I also see that as a great opportunity for picking up some great stocks. And I
like this guy here. Archie's net worth is 400 at best. How do you work this out, Starchy? How the fuck do you come up with this shit?
Starchy does his research. They do research, Starchy. That's how they know everything. They're very, very intelligent people who do a lot of research.
It's crazy.
You can't listen. They just want to annoy you, Arch. It's pointless to,
I mean, the whole thing is, Bear, you can't really put money in the bank. If you put money in the bank, it's ridiculous, right?
Well, money sitting in a regular bank account is doing nothing. It's just
You're losing
depreciating.
money,
Yeah, it
inflation.
depreciates based on inflation, of course.
And I mean, seriously, you know, you try your best in life. All you can do is make decisions the best that you can.
You know, there are also a lot of people in this world that live paycheck to paycheck, guys. I mean, they're not even thinking about things that we're discussing. There are people who literally have a difficulty providing food for their family. There are people working for minimum wage and pumping gas, selling burgers, and so on. There's a big world out there that has a significantly different challenges than which Submariner to buy and how much did their Rolex depreciate, and did they lose the stocks and Bitcoin. We are part of the elite society financially. People who collect watches tend to be people who do well overall financially. So even the biggest losers in our small degenerate group tend to have a significant amount compared to rest of the world. So this is why you get some weird comments and weird ideas. But you're better off than most of the people, Archie.
Guys, I got to jump off for a second. I'll be back.
Okay, boss.
Come back, JJ. We love talking to him. It's,
you know what I mean? You know what I mean, Archie?
That's true.
Yeah, Dirk, I genuinely do appreciate my beginnings. I never thought in my entire life that I will own or have what I have today. And I'm blessed to have that, even though I am...
I like these experts here in the comments here. Look at this. Real estate is resistant because people are reluctant selling, so inventory is slow until foreclosures flood the market. Well, you know, the interesting thing is, you know, in Australia, Bear, 30% of people have their house fully paid off, right?
Yes, sir.
And another 30%, like for us, me and my wife, our 401k money is more than we owe on the mortgage.
Okay.
So technically, it's like we have a fully paid off home, okay? So how is there going to be foreclosures when you owe so little? Like on our house is worth, let's say it's worth 800,000. Okay? The one next door is 860. He's got it for sale. Okay. 800 mine's worth, right?
All right.
I owe 200 on the mortgage. How would I have mortgage stress when you owe 200,000? The repayments is less than rent.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying, Bear?
Yeah, that's good, right?
So, you know, just because I've had a loss with the watches here doesn't mean I've got huge borrowed money problems.
Actually, to be honest with you, I can compare the loss. I mean, your loss is more of a abrupt and nasty and vicious and hurtful from the perspective how it was done. But from the financial aspect, I'd say JJ has lost significantly more than you have. I lost more than you have. I think when JJ and I talked last time on live stream, he lost $500,000 in his portfolio. I'm down about 200,000 US. So it is what it is. You have to just push through. I can say this sentence: thank God we are in a position to lose that much. Because in all honesty, if you told me 30 years ago you're going to lose $200,000, I would say, what the fuck are you talking about? That's crazy. But the ability to absorb that and to go on is the tribute to ability to make a living, to be okay, to persevere. I think when shock passes, and shock was there evidently, you will come to realization that this is not financially as tragic as it appeared at the moment. Also, in a very strange way, in a very strange path of circumstances, the way this happened actually at the bottoming of the value of the watches. It's amazing how that actually happened. So, if you want to call that a luck, I don't know how lucky is to lose the watches and being robbed, but there's elements of luck in what happened to you. Thank you, Stud Muffin. Thank you for keeping us alive. Thank you for your super chat very much.
Stud Muffin, what a great guy. He's always been supportive of the show. Stud Muffin, $5. Arch, after this watch travesty, are you finally done with the Western world? I imagine things like this wouldn't happen in places like Japan. I think they happen everywhere, but probably less so, I would say. Yeah, I would like to leave there.
I think you have a beautiful home. It was nice seeing your home yesterday when you took us on a tour. And
yes,
I don't know that you're leaving your place where you're very comfortable, where your children are comfortable, your wife is comfortable. Your wife has a good job, doesn't she?
Yes, she was hoping to retire next year. Obviously, those plans will have to be shelved.
Unfortunately, that probably has to be postponed a little bit. But yeah, I think you can maybe postpone moving for a while.
Can I bring something up, a media article for you to see?
Sure, sir.
There's always people worse off. Princess Stephanie of Monaco's ex-boyfriend, who was the prince of the West Coast nightclub circuit in the 80s, is found dead after a robbery at his villa in the Dominican Republic.
Ouch.
LA nightclub owner Mario Olivia, 71, was allegedly choked to death. The French businessman had a romantic relationship with Princess Stephanie. She met him while she dated Rob Lowe and enjoying a success in music.
I always thought she was hot when she was younger.
Former model and LA nightclub owner Mario Olivia, 71, was choked to death by burglars in a house in La Tourinas after they ripped out the safe and stole his Rolexes.
Well,
what do you think, Bear? Holy fuck.
Yeah. What a way to go, man.
He's wearing a gold sub, Bear.
You know, yes, Ozzy, that's a savage story. That's quite a sad way to end.
What can you say, Bear?
Nothing.
This is Dominican Republic. It's a beautiful place, beautiful countryside. Look at that. How awful is that?
Very awful.
I mean,
Archie,
what the fuck is this, Bear?
2 to 3 watches is enough.
This was reported 12th of November, yesterday, Bear. Fuck.
Wow.
What the fuck's going wrong in this world?
It's just it's wrong as always. Just maybe a little more opportunity to hear about things because of the speed of information. I mean, I wouldn't be jumping on a bandwagon talking how the world is ending and it's all getting worse and worse. It's just we have a little more access to information than we ever did before. But there we go. Curly's jumping on the bandwagon already. Plane crashes, market crashes, recession. Fuck me, Dad. Curly, weren't you the one saying that we need to be positive and do the cartwheels and be happy? And now you add into our depression. What's next? Lost puppies? Very uplifting. Thanks. I think Curly's giving us shit, Archie, again. What do you
I
think?
think he is.
He's a bit sarcastic.
Yeah.
I think he's basically telling us that we are talking about shit nobody wants to hear about. And we have a Sabre Mark 42.
Sabre Mark 42, £5. This is why I only own Seiko. Once a thief broke into my flat, stole nothing, but left me a note with number saying he's here for me if I need to talk. There we go.
By the way, if anyone wants to join Pontiff and I for the chat, the StreamYard link is pinned to the top of the chat. I also would like to remind the 250 and more viewers that are watching that they can upvote, they can click upvote for free. And if you feel comfortable supporting us financially, you can super chat at any time.
Thank you, Bear. Bear, tell me this. What do you think when you see this shit? Like, realistically, you know me. Me and you are good friends.
Yeah.
It's devastating. This is not made up bullshit. This is really, really devastating.
Oh, I knew that it's not made up from the moment you told me. I don't even know why you need to highlight that. I guess because a lot of haters are pushing that narrative. But you know what? Don't play to their tones. What do I think? I think you're doing okay. I think you are coming out of it really well. And I think I'm giving it about 2-3 weeks. It's going to be just a thing of a past. That's how
I got to tell you, I was really depressed when I came back from Thailand and I'd overspent. I was really worried then, okay? Because I didn't know how I was going to meet some commitments. Whereas I didn't really owe any money on them. They were paid. I didn't have other people, which is really... Like if I had your
By the
watch
way,
and stolen,
I don't know
I
if
would
it's
feel
for the
obliged
if
to
it's
pay
not
you
for the
it.
other. You're breaking up to me. I can hear every second word you're saying. So I don't know if it's me or you. And we have a super chat from a wonderful friend. Yeah, you're freezing.
Wonderful friend, ABC. ABC, £2. Almost got HD Bulgarian choc today, but didn't. Hashtag willpower.
Belgian chocolate. Not that Bulgarian
that,
is
Bear?
bad. Belgian, right now is better. Thank you.
What's your favorite chocolate, Bear?
Lindt. Milka.
Yes, I must. Oh, you like Milka?
Lindt. I love Milka. Nestle. Oh, fuck, I love a lot of chocolates. I love a lot of chocolate. Don't start me on that. That's a weakness. Sweets are my weakness, Archie. I have a lot of weakness when it comes to sweets. ABC got a kick out of it. Bulgarian chocolate, by the way. That was funny. Hello, humanity. How are you doing, Neo? Nice to see you in the chat. Thank you for coming. And yeah, guys, let's hear some super chats. Let's see some topics. Let's try to discuss certain things. Remember that with your super chats and topics you propose, you are determining the content of this live stream.
Bear, I got to tell you, if you were me, keep the daily live streams. Do people like the live streams? What's your view?
I do think you should keep. That's your business, man. Unfortunately, we both know that your premier channels, ArchieLuxury and Paul Pluta, the videos you produce don't make even close to the money that you can make here. So you don't have a choice. How do you feel about it? Do you have a little bit? Are you sick of it, or tell me the truth? Talk to me.
I just feel disappointed. Like, I mean, people say, "Oh, we need you to be happy, Arch." I mean, I can't always be happy.
Okay, fair enough. So are you telling me you're doing this and you're not enjoying?
No, I like it, but I like to be truthful. I like to document how I feel every day. I don't like to put on a fake facade. You know what I mean?
Well, why? I don't think you should put. Yeah. So what? If people, you basically saying people are not always happy with what they
Curly
really
said I
do.
should be uplifting, not be down.
Oh, can you or no? Are you able to be uplifting?
I hope so.
Well, you do what you can, Archie. That's only. Hey, listen, I'm gonna use my new favorite sentence
Hmm.
that I start using since you came back. It
Sure.
is what it is.
It is what it is.
That's all you can do. You can do only your best, Archie.
1 minute. Hello, how are you? Is the aircon on in this room here? Yeah, I turn it on. Turn it on.
Turn it on.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What's the top button there?
Living room.
Okay.
Okay.
You can turn the bedroom ones off for the boys if they don't want it.
They're not on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I just think living room.
Thank you. Sorry about that, Bear. I just had my aircon adjusted, okay?
Yeah, you speak so nicely to your wife. You're very polite. I like that.
No need to be nasty. Why would I be nasty to her?
No, that's how you should talk to your wife. Very nice. You're a gentleman. You know you're a proper, true gentleman.
Thank you. That really,
I like that.
That's really a nice thing for you to say, Bear.
I had a bit of a discussion this morning with our friend Lex from Doc's Report.
Yes.
He continues to play that segment from you yelling at Blondie. If you remember when you basically tell her, get a job and buy your own Patek if you want.
Sure.
Claiming how that's indication about your personality and all your significant problems. However, he completely forgets and fails on giving intro to it, what led to it. And I'm a little bit disappointed when people use examples.
It's taken out of context.
Out of context, exactly. And I hate when you're being portrayed as somebody who is misogynist and someone who screams and yells and so on. Yeah, sure, we do, but it's never it's never without certain things or reason why it happened. And I'm not justifying it. I'm just explaining that I don't like things out of context. Super
Here we go, Bear.
Mm-hmm.
Cullen Hound, $5.
It's actually Kleiner
Hound, $5. Archie Speedmaster 57 over the Moonwatch, particularly the black sandwich style. I thinking the 57 will be my next purchase. Great watch, the 57.
That was my last AD purchase.
Nothing wrong with that. It's a beautiful watch.
That exact watch, and I'm in love with it. It is a beautiful, beautiful manual movement, 3/4 plate, gorgeous. It is nice and thin. The colors are very chocolatey and soothing. The watch is perfect size, 40.3 or 2 millimeter. The bracelet is of the highest quality. The clasp is beautiful, and that has actually comfort extension. The sandwich dial is so cool. And
can I tell you something?
It is a beautiful watch. So honestly, you have my highest endorsement for this timepiece. It is about 10 light years ahead of regular Speedmaster.
Look, I was given the 3861, and I like the traditional Halcyon Bear, okay?
Okay.
But if I was given a Speedmaster 57, that'd also be a watch I would love.
Archie, I'm not this. I consider Moonwatch professional, regular one very boring, and I'm saying that from the heart. Listen,
Yes.
I own them. I'm not saying that because I'm nasty. They're boring, okay? And there's a reason why they are with Chuda, Black Bay, the most commonly traded watch, because people get easily bored with them. It's not hating the watch; it's the fact. This watch that he is
Let's have a
bringing
look at
out.
it. I'm going to bring it up there. I'm going to bring this up now for you to look at. Okay.
Yeah, there's three versions.
Okay, so looking at this screen here.
No, that's a previous version. Can you do me a favor? Just go do proper search on a regular Google and put new Omega Speedmaster 57, not on Chrono, because there hardly any of them yet on a Chrono. It's just a new watch. Okay. There's a previous version which is not comparable.
Okay, you're talking about these multicolored
ones.
ones,
There you go. You got them right
now,
there.
The thing is, these are manual wind or these are automatic?
They're manual wind, 3/4 plate, beautiful movement.
They are actually using which movement is they using? Is they using a 3861?
No.
They're using a different movement.
I'm not able to tell you exactly, but if you go to the site, it will actually give you a description of it.
Ooh, because they've got a date as well. There are two register, aren't they, Bear?
Yeah, absolutely.
Which one have you got? You got the...
I got the black one, the vintage-looking one.
With the faux patina.
With a sandwich dial.
Yes. You know, the different ones have different... They're not all sandwiched, Bear. You know that, don't you?
That is correct. The only sandwich is the faux patina one. The blue and green are actually metal indices.
Yes.
White gold indices.
I actually saw this watch in Vegas, Bear.
And?
Oh, it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. No discount. They don't discount in Vegas.
This watch is relatively new and in demand, so there's no discounts most of the time for them.
Did you get discount?
I did.
How much?
And not as much as I would like. I think maybe
5%?
No. That's 15, I think. 15.
Just hang on. Could you
sure.
grab me an orange juice, honey? With soda water? Thank you. Everything okay with the boys? Are they coming back?
Josh is coming back for lunch.
Oh, okay. You making pizza?
No.
No, okay. Oh, that's good. Sorry, Bear.
No problem. We have some super chats.
Super chats. We've got some super chats. America 9634. The 57 in blue is really an amazing piece. I love the blue.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Can you get it on a bracelet? You can.
I got mine on the bracelet, yes.
Neo, hello humanity, $5. Go with the dark side family watch. Pitch black, gray side are great. I just don't like ceramic. I don't like ceramic watches. Ben.
Guess what? This is a weird day. Now this super chat, previous super chat about 57 was the last watch I bought in AD. And now Neo super chat, this is the last watch I actually bought. This is rebuy. I rebought Gray Side of the Moon, which in my humble opinion is the most beautiful ceramic watch I ever owned. And I sold it about 4 years ago.
Can I ask you, Bear, when you buy stocks, do you buy American stocks or Canadian stocks?
American stocks.
Oh, you buy American. So that's a currency hedge as well as the stocks.
Absolutely.
Got you. You don't buy Canadian stocks at all?
I own 0 Canadian stocks.
Okay. There's some big Canadian companies.
I don't really understand. I only buy what I understand. I only buy the things I understand and research and invest the time and energy to understand it.
Would you buy General Motors?
No.
Ford?
No.
Chrysler?
No.
Okay.
I would not buy car. I even don't have Tesla, so as a stock.
No.
No. So anyway, to be honest with you, super chat from America 9634.
America 9. Yes, very nice super chat, $10. I had the gray side a few years ago. Hard to read, illegible dial. Had to get rid of it. So beautiful, though. I get scared with the hairline cracks in a ceramic case. Am I being an idiot?
Yes, you're an idiot. And I'm going to tell you why you're an idiot.
Okay.
If you are a guy that has a history of breaking sapphire on your watches, then that makes sense. If you don't have a history of breaking sapphire on your watches, then you really have no reason to worry about wearing a ceramic watch. Ceramic is an equal strength as the sapphire. Obviously, there is a potential for that to happen. I don't say it's impossible, but you cannot discount the beauty of this watch, which is played because of ceramic. Super chat, Frank the Tank, $5.
Frank
Australian.
the Tank, $5. Omega Apollo 8. Apollo 8 ceramic. What do you think, Bear?
Oh, I love that watch. My goodness, I love that watch. Archie, that's the one with the yellow second hand that actually is done.
I'll bring it up, Bear.
Yeah.
I'll bring this baby up, okay? Bring it up to have a look.
It's a fucking awesome watch.
So this is the Omega. What's it called? Omega?
Apollo 8. Apollo 8. Omega Apollo 8. Speedy.
Yep. Piece of cake. Oh, yes.
Yeah, you know the watch.
Yes. Holy shit, they're expensive.
Well, yeah.
Holy shit, Bear. They're not cheap. I like the yellow.
I like everything about this watch. This is the one that
display back.
That imitates the movement and everything imitates the surface of the moon.
Obviously, you know we didn't really go there, Bear.
Well, let's not get Doc all hyped up.
You know, Bear, many years ago, I had a really nice O-gauge train collection, and I sold some pieces off because I was just stupid, right? I never rebought pieces again.
Sorry, I wasn't listening to you.
It's
just
okay.
I'll be honest with you. I'm doing a bit of research on the price on this one.
It's okay. Curly Q2, $10. AC3. Why would I not want to see you more positive? You still have so much to be happy about. Family, health, Archieverse, and you gave the best line of the year. Do you have sand in your crack? Laugh out loud.
I think you can get this, guys. I think you can get this speedy, professional Black Side of the Moon Apollo 8. I think you can get it at about 11. It's a beautiful watch. It's not cheap, but it's hey, listen.
That's the same price as my Explorer 2, Bear.
Interesting point. Neo says, Bear, I think that one used in excellent condition is 9,500. There you go.
Kleiner Hunt, $5.
Hang on, Archie. I hate when we do this. I took my eyes off, and America tells me we missed his super chat.
America 9634, $2. If you're not using jackhammer while wearing, it's fine.
Exactly. Yeah, listen, Archie. But I do have to agree with him that legibility is not the greatest. Just like a Daytona Panda, legibility is not why we buy it. But what I like about Gray Side of the Moon are first and foremost, there's few things. Let me list everything I love. The platinum dial, granulated platinum dial, is absolutely gorgeous. Number one, the lume on the bezel and the crown is so fucking cool. And the polishing on this watch is not ceramic looking. It actually looks steel. Absolutely gorgeous watch. Size is acceptable. It is on the large side, like all these, but it's acceptable. It's thin enough that it wears nice. A great movement, great watch. Color is absolutely fantastic.
Here we go, Bear. Kleiner Hound, $5. I thought the last question would be more controversial. I'll try again.
This
Omega
guy,
Speedmaster 57 or Breitling Premier 09 Pistachio Dial.
oh my God! You know what? This guy he has a telepathic abilities, Archie. He's got telepathic abilities. I am most likely in 10 days or 11 days or 12 days going to purchase pistachio. I finally,
Oh, you're joking. What happened?
well, I finally decided to
This
pull
one here, Bear. Look,
Yes.
you're joking with
No,
the
I'm
yellow.
not. No, I'm not.
Why?
Because it's such a beautiful watch. Everything about this watch is so unique. But what will I favor, this or 57? Well, guess what? You know what? I'll be honest with you, Hans.
57.
I'm gonna talk about it after I spend some time with both of these watches. So I'll give you a fair and honest perspective from someone who owns both of them and spend my hard-earned money on both of them. So it's not a bullshit. So it's not perception. So it's not agenda, but it's honest opinion. And it's gonna be hard to overcome my love for the 57 because I genuinely love that watch for so many reasons. So this Pistachio Premier is going to have uphill to fight. But Archie, the size is perfect. It's not too thick. Breitlings tend to be very thick. Beautiful manual chronograph. And let's be honest, you and I, chronographs are meant to be manual.
Yes.
Okay? Let's be honest.
Yes.
Movement is gorgeous. The color is so unique. I've never seen any watch with this type of green.
You love it.
Pardon me, sir?
You love this. How much discount will you get?
We're still debating, okay? We're fighting for every penny. Every penny, Archie. We're fighting about, this kills me when we get into this world of watches. It's all, every purchase is a little battleground. It's a little battleground. Archie, as a Pontiff, please tell me what you think about this watch.
I love it. I love it.
Even though it's Breitling.
I actually love Breitling. You know that, honestly, I've often said Breitling. You can't buy Breitling new, Bear.
But I'm buying it brand new from AD, Archie.
You got no choice for this one, but you know what I mean?
I do have a choice.
You don't have to buy it.
Exactly. We all have choices. Toyota more thinks you hate it. Be honest, Archie. I really like to hear your opinion. Would you own a watch like this? Would you wear a watch like this? Is this color something you could...
I don't think this would be my one and done. Can I say that?
Yes, you may say that, of course.
However, if you had a chronograph collection, say you really... I was actually going to collect chronographs. Did you know this? Actually, if I still had my collection, I really wanted to get a Breitling. I wanted to get... what did I want to get? I wanted to get a Zenith.
Yes. I remember that conversation. He wanted to do that for that four.
Yes, 4. Because I got Speedy, Breguet. Yes. I wanted to get a Zenith and I wanted to get a Breitling.
Yes.
Probably the 806, the one, that watch actually, that watch means more to me than probably the Pistachio, but you already have that watch, don't you?
I do. I do have the 806 reissue.
And I think if I had a choice, I would go with the 806, but you've already got the 806. This
Yes,
is a
and that
fun
is-
watch for you. This is fun. You
Yeah.
understand what I'm saying?
I agree with you, by the way, on 806. It's a beautiful reedition. And it is much more iconic. Much more iconic.
America 9634, $2 bear, Breitling discount up to 35%, yet used to be. Well,
Yeah,
it depends on the watch.
That's long gone. Breitling plays a different game now. Long gone.
Yeah, it's proving hard to get discounts. However,
Breitling has improved the quality and design of their watches as well. They're doing a lot of things right. Archie, we have a super chat from the medium legend, $5.
$5. Archie, do you think Bear is just bored and itching for a new watch?
Motherfucker. Oh, Archie, what do you think, Archie?
You know what? I think you love them. I can't take pleasure away from you. Honestly, whatever you keep in your collection, how big your collection is, that's your business, right?
Yes.
And I got to be honest with you. You got to find things that make you happy. Okay.
You want me to be honest with Toyota Mo?
Sure.
100% Toyota Mo. 100%.
But what other fun do you get in life? The market's down.
I
hate travel.
I mean, I actually slowed down buying my watches. Actually, because it's hard to sell them now. It's hard to sell my non-Rolex watches, and I lose more. So I'm being more cautious. But I do get bored, and this is quite entertaining for me. I love the feeling of getting a new watch. It's just and then experiencing that watch and finding out how much I love it, or do I love it, and what are the things that are so unique about it. In all honesty, you can never truly experience the watch if you don't own it. I'm telling you that.
100%. You can't, even if you have a trial of it, it's not the same as if you own it. When you own it, I got to own things to really love them, you know?
I agree. Yeah. You see the same way. Super chat from America.
Here we go there, guys. We've got a super chat from I tell you what, you know what, Bear? America 9634. Loving the stream tonight, gentlemen. Thank you for the watch content. This is what we want. Two experts doing what they do best. Thank you. I got to tell you, Bear, in my collecting woods, you know what Breitlings really stand out to me?
Tell me.
I'd want some sort of super ocean heritage. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, look who we've got here, Bear. Look, we've got a special guest tonight on.
Hey.
Oh my God.
Hey.
Roden 3.0. Holy shit.
It's been a while, huh?
It has, man. How are you going?
3 years, maybe.
I'm doing good, man. I'm sorry I missed you when you were in America, but
hey, that's okay, man. That's okay. It was hectic schedule.
Yeah. So I'm actually here in London meeting one of your fans.
Oh, well, who's that?
Hey, Bear.
Nice to see you, man.
I think he would prefer to stay anonymous, but
it's okay.
He's watching.
It's okay. That's great. That's great, man.
The Tingler is here, ladies and gentlemen. Time to get drunk and fall off the chair.
Yeah.
So nice to see you, man. So
yeah,
nice.
it's actually pretty. You heard the sad news. You heard the sad news, Jim, didn't you?
It was shocking. I don't even know what to say. I mean, it's.
I mean, jokes aside, I honestly didn't think the watches I had were that. You know, they were expensive, but they weren't the high caliber Pateks. You know, they're not the Aquanaut or the Nautilus.
Well, you had 5 identical Pateks.
4 actually, yes. Stud Muffin, $10. Archie, I emailed you an ArchieLuxury edition Cadillac to compete with your BMW. Also, Bear, you're a legend, and you should strongly consider an Omega caliber 321 621 Platinum.
Yes, I did consider that one. And I actually spoke with my AD about that one. And I even discussed with him the discount on that one and some other side deals. And then I was told that unfortunately this watch is offered only in boutiques. And that was the end of my dream, because there's no fucking way that I would buy Platinum fucking Omega without taking advantage of discount and possible Rolex side deal.
What did he say?
Well, he couldn't do anything about it. Omega is becoming very nasty to their ADs. They are basically supplying primarily their boutiques. They're choosing certain watches that are not available for ADs. And on the top of it, the more in demand Omega watches don't end up in ADs for a long, long time. Do you know?
Bear, we got a super chat here from Tan Zeal.
Holy
$50.
Shit.
AC3, now that the Tingler is on the channel, please ask him why he went to see Rodent 2 today in England. I think Jin was showing off his latest shitter.
No, I didn't see him. I have met him a couple times, but not today.
When you meet him next time, can you ask him if he can give you instruction how to assemble IKEA furniture? And tell him Bear wants to know, please.
Well, I want to know as well, so I'll definitely ask him.
I'm taking a special drink for you. Look at this.
Ooh, nice.
Was that a gift from a friend of the channel?
Yeah, a fan. He sent me this
Nice.
after the robbery. So it's sort of, the other terrible news is, Bear, my brother, he gave me a bottle of Johnny Walker Blue Label that was also taken by the thieves, Bear.
Fuck me, Dad. Nothing is going right for you, Archie. Nothing. Ooh, America. Fucking big super chats tonight, Arch. Thank God we're alive.
Yes, sir. America 9634. Did you know they have free booze when you're in first class and 36,000 feet above the middle of America? They also have Wi-Fi. Cheers, Arch. Can't wait to see your unboxing for the new pieces. Proper unboxing.
That is absolutely awesome. You're a legend, man. Thank you very much.
That's
and by
fantastic.
the way, I have no idea what is it like being in the first class for all these years, and I'm an old man. I have never flew the first class. But the guy on this channel right now on a live stream has a lot of experience flying first class.
What do you mean, Archie?
No,
You.
No. Yeah. Tanzil says $5. Jin, please describe the audience the attire Clyde wore when you met him in Dallas. I mean, this was like 3-4 years ago, but let's just say he was dressed very casually, very casually.
That's okay. I kind of
which is fun.
that.
Well, there's casual and then there's
very
casual. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was fun. It was good to finally get to. I mean, the one kind of regret that I have is that I've met so many people around you, Arch, but I've never met you.
Yes.
I've never met you, and I was your employee. I was your employee for 2 years. By the way, viewers, I never got a single dollar out of that. Out of that employment, I was a volunteer stroke employee.
Intern.
An intern, yes, an unpaid intern. Yeah.
Toyota Mo, $5. Bear, we can't have Archie drink alcohol that punters have purchased for him without a super chat. Cheers, big boy.
Well, he's just happy to see an old friend on a live stream. It's been a long time, so I don't blame
I'd love to chat to Tan. Can Tan come on?
Yeah,
Tan exclusively talks only with car people, okay? So watch people are irrelevant to him. He's a big shot now. It's only Lamborghini and up, okay? So if you don't drive Lamborghini, 10 doesn't give a flying fuck about you. Okay, guys, that's the way it goes.
Which is probably true.
Close to the truth.
As
close
long
to
as
the
he's
truth.
having fun. As long as he's having fun.
It
Does it
looks
matter?
like it looks like he's having fun. To be
You know
honest.
what? I should have sold
Yeah.
my collection off and got a fucking Porsche 911. I'd be much more happier.
I don't know.
I
No?
don't
Maybe.
know.
Maybe. Well, from this perspective, yeah. But you were quite content with your watches. You enjoyed them. A lot of things could happen with that car as well. So it depends how you're looking at that. I mean, there's no one guaranteed right answer.
America 9634 $2. It's okay. I had hoped the BTL would have gone by now.
BTL. I don't know what
Bo-
BTL.
Bottle.
Oh, the bottle would be gone by now. No. Tanzil Ansari, the legend, the icon, the person we look up to and love dearly. Archie, super chat.
$5. Archie, please tell Jin to stop considering these glass hoots shitters. He
Oh,
went to
glass
glass
hoot.
hoot once and started
Oh.
wearing lederhosen.
Oh, fuck me. Yeah, you know what? Jin was always buying shit watches.
What?
Like, seriously, man.
What are you wearing? You're wearing the
He was always
Explorer 1
driving me
now.
fucking crazy with it. What do you have? What do you have now?
No, well, I'm not wearing it right now, but I brought.
Give us your collection.
On my trip, I brought the new Oyster Perpetual, the blue dial.
Beautiful.
Oh,
Yeah.
What's
got
that?
that at retail?
Yeah. Mark helped me get it.
36?
Wow.
Yeah, 36.
That's perfect. Keep going.
Good
Yeah.
size.
I have a Explorer 2 and Explorer 1. And
Which
then
Explorer 2? What size, color, everything?
the 40 mil black dial.
Gorgeous.
Great watch.
Yeah.
What else? That's a great watch. What else?
I have the Explorer 1 still. I have then I have
Explorer 1 39 millimeter, 36.
36 mil.
Ooh, nice.
That's like the one watch I'll never sell.
I don't blame you.
I wouldn't really sell. I'm not looking to sell anything, but I'm kind of most attached to that one. And then
Yeah,
I
makes
have
sense.
I have a.
Is that the new one or
the old one, which I've had
nice.
for a long time.
Oh,
so
that's the one that Archie cares less than that means
less than nothing.
And
I
what else?
remember
What else?
the infamous video, the less than nothing.
I'll never forget that. And what else? What else you got, please?
I have and then I have like some vintage watches. I have like a couple of Universal Genèves, and then
no, but
some
these
other
are all
ones
nice. So what the fuck is Tan talking about?
You met that guy in
No,
Singapore.
I have a
Remember the
I have a
Singapore
Glasuta
guy?
as well. Yeah.
Oh, well, you
He's a good friend of mine.
interestingly, you avoided telling us about Glasuta.
No, I have a Glasuta Pilot watch. Yeah, I
Bring
like
it up,
I mean,
Archie. Let's shit on this thing. Let's. Which one?
I love Glasuta, the Senator Navigator.
Ooh, that's a disaster watch, Archie. Bring it up, Archie. Let's collectively shit on this watch. Glasuta Senator what?
The Navigator.
Senator Navigator. Archie, I can just imagine how ugly this fucking thing is. Let's bring it up, Archie. Let's bring it up. And we want an opinion of the people in a chart, super chart, and tell us.
There's nothing wrong with this watch. It's a proper German pilot watch.
Actually, to be honest with you,
It's okay.
this is not typical Glasuta. It looks more like a IWC.
You see,
It's very IWC-ish. Yeah. It's a good
Okay,
watch.
I don't hate it. So I can't sit on it.
I love their designs. I mean,
you got a good price on this. You've had this for years. You got a good price on it, didn't you?
Yes, I did have a very good
What's
price.
the size of this?
40.
Okay, so it's not even big.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay,
okay.
I'm not complaining about that one. Okay, 10 is fucking clueless. Let's keep going. Super chat.
Here we go. America 9634 $2. The Glen O'Goyle, the bottle. Who bought it, Bear?
Who bought it, Archie?
That was one of the viewers.
Well, who bought it for you? Please let us know.
It was Brian.
Brian who?
I'll have to find that there. One moment. And we've also got Tanzeel, $5. Archie, it's time for a 3940. Jin tried to give me a Durac Duros bag once, and I told him I wouldn't be seen with shitters. Yeah, I gotta tell you.
Did you just call that Drac Dros?
Durac?
Is that what you call it? Okay, I did not know. I'm just learning. I'm new. Thank you for teaching us, Archie.
There, I've had a few drinks here. You got to help me out.
That's all good, brother.
You know,
I want to say good evening to dear friend Swinging Kangaroo. Nice to see you.
That was Michael who sent me this. That was Michael. I don't want to dox his last name. But
is that the mic from? Okay, I know who you're talking about. Thank you. By the way, Singing Kangaroo, yeah, it has the Laco design, but it's not Laco, God forbid.
Yeah, Laco. That's right, Laco watches. You remember those Laco? They did the pilot
those are
watch.
the German shitters, man. The pilot shitters.
Hey, so
Jin, how you been, man? How you been?
Hey, so I always wanted to ask you the question, like, why didn't you visit Chicago when you were in the US?
Look,
there's enough of us there.
Look, it was just I couldn't pick every state.
He was avoiding Goldberg.
No, you were avoiding me and Goldberg.
Oh
no, it was. Look, the reason is because I basically the tour was designed by someone else, and when they walked out,
yes,
I just basically.
So I have not really been paying it too much attention. Sorry, I've watched some of your videos, but not that much.
Sure.
But so I saw that this other clown, he had done like a shadow tour, the same places that you were going. He went and had his own fucking events. And what the fuck is that?
The clown, exactly.
and he stole all your lines. I'm like, it's
he's a fucking complete carbon copy. He says everything the same way. He uses the same mannerisms. Once they called him on Back the Truck Up, he says Back the Truck Up. I said, that's fucking Archie's saying. He says, no, that's not necessarily Archie's saying. That's people use that all the time. He said, fucking, I never heard for such an expression. So he starts Googling to prove it to me. Like
circular logic.
Complete clown. Thank you for not.
Well, it didn't take me too long.
Crema Whita. Oh, Crema Whita. Oh. Fuck me, Dad.
Well, I'm glad that you had fun while you were in the US.
It
obviously,
was amazing.
When you went home, it was not so fun. But yeah, it's I mean, you've been talking about it for years, right? I mean, you've been talking about the London trip and the America trip, and now you've managed to get both of them done. So
yeah, and I'm back to square one with no watches. It's funny, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Tanzeel, $5. AC3, now that you've passed Pepsi Daytona recommendations that you've been getting on the daily, what's the perpetual calendar you would get? I like the 5327. That's my favorite. The one that our friend in Singapore has, the white gold with the blue face.
He's not in Singapore anymore.
No,
I can't disclose where he is because he hasn't given me permission, but he's not in Singapore anymore. He is a lot closer to me than, but yeah.
He's a lovely guy.
He's a great guy. Yeah. I'd love to. It's been a few years since I saw him. I should go and see him again. You've met him a couple times. Yeah. Twice. Yeah.
He's a great guy.
He took you to that Indian place, I think.
Yeah, I had some amazing Stud Muffin, $5. Archie, did you go to Wall Street in New York? Also, you should upload the US trip to the Archie Travel. The Archie Travel channel's not very monetized, but I got to tell you, Wall Street was a bit of a disappointment. They've got the building fenced off. It's on an angle. For starters, it's on an angle. The footpath is on an angle. and you can't go in there. I wanted to go on the steps, like you see it in the movies, walking on the steps. They've closed it off now.
By the
Were
way,
you there on a weekday?
Yes.
Did you
What's
guys
that?
respond to Tanzil's super chat about the Pepsi? You missed that one. You keep jumping.
Tanzil? No, we did.
And did
Because I
you?
spoke
Then
about the
there's
perpetual calendar. I said the 5327. That's the one I wanted to get.
okay.
There.
Kleiner Hound super chat $5.
Kleiner Hound $5. That's the watch for someone who likes the CQ Pano date, but want everyone to know they have water as well as divers. Laugh out loud.
I fucking love the Glasuta CQ. I think it's the most beautiful. So when I was in Glasuta, they have a museum, and I took pictures, and I was like looking at the watches that I really liked, and they had a vintage diver that I really liked, and then that one was the one that they happened to release in for the CQ. But unfortunately, I think the size is all wrong for the panorama date, at least. So
very quickly, MCM $2, Lange 1 moon phase is so huge, and I love the Lange.
It's so huge, and it's so huge.
And we've got Tanzil $5. This can't be the AC3 channel if we don't talk about things that haven't gone pear-shaped. Jin, name all the luxury watches you've dropped.
Well, did I drop the RM at the RM boutique? I think I just dropped the.
We know that you did. We heard that story.
Well, everyone's heard that story. I mean, I've dropped my own Explorer. I've dropped at least one more. But yeah, it's okay. The only one that got damaged was my watch.
Swinging Kangaroo $2. Jin, don't tell me your AD is on Michigan Ave. Michigan
Avenue.
No, I used to live not too far from there in Gold Coast, but it's the one that I bought the OP from is way out in the burbs, which is was a pain in the ass to get out to, but you know, when you can buy retail, do what you have to.
Can we get some super chats for Jin, please, guys? We are 230 viewers.
I never thought he'd come back, this guy.
Hey, I never thought I would either. I mean, it's nothing personal. It's just, you know, I got, you know, it was time to open a new chapter, if you will. And I you know, I will say I never went out and tried to compete against you or steal.
No, of course not.
No, yeah. Because it's not really what I'm interested in, so.
No. Jin's a great guy. We love it. Jin, are you a car guy now? Have you got a car yet?
Well, I do have a car, but I'm not really a car guy.
What have you got now?
A C-Class. I think that's very similar to the one your old man has. Very similar.
Oh, you got the previous model?
The 2020 version, yeah.
I reckon that's better than the new one.
I think I drove the new one actually a few months ago, but it was too like touch screeny for me.
Yeah.
And otherwise, it's basically the same. Like it drives the same. It looks very similar. So
here we go. America 9634. Is the code 1159 line a proper AP with finishing, movement, overall quality? I'm worried AP has just become only an RO. Royal Oak brand. It could be phoning it on the 1159 to make money. Shite quality proper. Well, I don't know. I think the quality's there, but I don't think the consumer demand for it is as good as the Royal Oak line.
That's not AP's fault. They have managed to produce a beautiful watch with a remarkable finishing on a movement and unique design. And the watch geeks who continuously complain how there's nothing new coming out were the first shitting on it. Watch as a watch is great. It's just the fact that it sells under the retail. So usually you pair it to get something financially better, or you buy it on a secondary market. That's really what it is.
Fella, $2. Gin, Arch denied staying at a hedge fund apartment.
So this is I know fella. He's in New York. What happened?
I didn't feel that welcome there.
You were staying at the shittiest
Pod
hotel
51.
I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I've never seen I've been to a lot of hotels in New York, and most of them are shit.
Look,
but not
if
that
I'm
shit.
not,
The
if I'm not welcome,
the clown is the one that booked that before he started acting up, and clown choice was the code, whatever the fucking place was.
I mean,
here we go. We got Groundhog Day, $2. Gin, are you still flying?
well, I'm here in London, so kind
How
of.
long are you in London for?
For another few days. Yeah.
You're there for work or your holiday?
No, I'm here to go to a wedding, and then I'll be back to San Diego for work next week.
Wow. Tad Zeal, $5. Gin, AC3, name the best 3940 to get dial metal combo. I gotta say, I think any 3940 is cool. I don't really care first series, second series. It doesn't really matter to me. Any 3940.
I think it's got to be first series, shouldn't it?
Hey, anything is better than nothing. They're amazing watch.
Or one of them with the indelible dials.
Yes. I don't really care.
That's a perpetual calendar, right?
Perpetual calendar, yeah. It's a beautiful watch.
And you had that, Paul, or Archie?
No.
What? This is extremely expensive watch. If I like,
it's expensive, but it's not. It's
ridiculous.
It's not like super. It's not like one of the pieces that are like the flagship piece of an auction or anything.
It's still an amazing piece.
Oh yeah.
It's a bit like the World Time I had, but it was stolen from me.
Well, what he's asking, which metal you would take this in?
I'd take anything. Beggars can't be choosers.
No, it's not about being beggars choose. What's your choice without being? If you are able to have either one of them.
I love them. I think they're beautiful. I love the white. I love the yellow. I love the roses. Aren't very that common, but
I would take rose.
Yeah, they're amazing.
Not that he asked me. Notice he never said bear. What do you think? Because he thinks I'm a Rolex douchebag.
I'm happy with the cheapest 3940 you could find. Fella, $2. Profile, 36-year-old with 40p in New York, being abused by Arch. Well, I said I would stay, but then you turned the offer down. I said, okay, I'll turn up. You said, oh no, the offer's off now. I said, well, fuck you then. The offer was never really there, Zin, okay?
Well, Jim,
the offer was never there.
Their communication and their relationship started earlier with negotiating to sell by the Louis box for the watches. One of those shitty ones that Archie had, and it was all pre-painted by some Indian lady. And he had a lady's watch on it and so on. And I tried to make a deal for him. Fellow was actually much more reasonable. Archie was doing everything not to sell his thing, pretending he wants to sell, but killing the sale. And I think that's when they started communicating. And Archie was, for some reason, passive-aggressive with this guy. I don't know why.
Anton, $2. Vasher opinion on Vacheron 1921. Nay or nay? Yay or nay? I like that watch. It's beautiful.
Oh, it's fucking beautiful.
It's expensive, but it's so expensive.
Yeah,
gorgeous.
But that's because everyone likes it. I mean, I've never met anyone who doesn't love that watch. It's beautiful.
Agreed. Beautiful watch.
Neo, $5. Oh my God, the Tingler got old. Darn.
Oh, let me put
you don't look old.
Let me check.
That's what happens, you know.
No, he's same. He hasn't changed.
He's not changed.
He's same. What are you fucking talking, Neo? You fucking fuck. The guy looks exactly
Tan Seal, $5. Profile, 36-year-old hedge fund FICA that jogs in a Kermit but went to Brisbane Grammar School.
Mm,
Who's that?
I don't know.
Oh, that's fella.
He's okay. I see. I understand. Brisbane Grammar School is used
It's
as a
expensive school. I could never afford to even go into the grounds there, get
right.
alone. That's 30,000 a year now, Bear, not for boarding.
I don't think that's the Tanzil's point, but okay, we'll just go with that. Stud Muffin Super Chat,
Stud
$5.
muffin, $5. I like the Lange Thin Saxonia because it looks like a Gruen Precision 510 from James Bond. Am I wrong?
I don't know what Gruen Precision looks, but I do like Lange Saxonia for other reasons. It's the only entry level watch that has the finishing as the most expensive Lange watches, and it's quite remarkable. It's simple yet
The
beautiful.
Gruen Precision, what is it? 510. Let's have a look.
Gruen Precision 510.
You know, I've been thinking about getting a Longa 1815 up down or the annual calendar.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's just when you're spending that kind of money, there's so many ways you can go. It's just, but it's something that's always kind of attracted my eye.
Tanzil Bear, $5. AC3, did you know fella took Jin out to a 3 Michelin star restaurant and then proceeded to help Jin out on the list for an Aquanaut incoming next month? Wow, good on you.
Really? Is this a troll or you really getting Aquanaut?
No, yeah, I'll be getting an Aquanaut.
Ooh, nice.
Haven't keep it on the DL. But, yeah.
Well, apparently not any longer.
Well, yeah, now. Maybe they'll kick me off the list now, but yeah.
Fucking Tanzil.
What can you say, Bear? Look at that.
What a nice evening, Archie, this turned out to be.
Yeah.
It's
well,
amazing.
morning for you, sorry. And very late evening for Tingler.
It is.
Yeah,
it's late in
almost
the
2
UK.
a.m. here, yeah. So
which hotel are you?
actually,
You can't tell us that. Which part of London are you staying in?
like just north of the city. Not like way north, like zone 2, not some shithole. But yeah, it's been
Cool.
yeah. So I have to go to a wedding tomorrow. It'll be a big Jewish wedding, so it should be fun.
Wow, that's the life, man. Living the life.
Yeah, kind of, I guess. Yeah, I'm hoping to go up and play golf at St. Andrews next week, and then before I fly back to San Diego. Yeah.
Beautiful, man.
Yeah.
Beautiful work. Hang in there, man. It's been a pleasure having you on. Come
Yeah,
anytime,
great
please.
seeing you again, man.
Yeah, it's unfortunate circumstances, I must say, but
yeah, but you'll get things back.
you can only try your best, you know.
Yeah.
Well, you can get this Gruen like for $1,000.
Yeah, I don't know if I really want one, Bear. Do you?
They're like a fucking they're old man, 34mm, small seconds, very simple watch that looks like any watch that old men or old ladies wear. I don't know what's the impression here, but it did less than nothing for me. Less than nothing. Fair enough. I mean, James Bond is James Bond. I think you have some super chats. I don't want you to miss any, right?
Yes. Here we go. We've got a super chat from Tanzil, $5. Oh, Neat did that one.
Neil,
$5. Jin, when you get the Aquanaut, put it in your home safe right away. We will know if you don't.
It's gonna go in a industrial safe.
Yes. And Tanzil, $5. Jin, what is the best ArchieLuxury video of all time? Nana Kim Juice, Singers 4 Floors of Whores.
Okay, so actually I have 3. One is Archie and Clyde build a collection for, I think, what was it, like $3,000 or $4,000? It was some small amount, but that was actually a very good video, very educational for some people. Another one was you talking about how to get the best bang per buck at a Christmas buffet. Classic, beautiful video. And I think the third one would be the Boris video, the Russian, Maurice Lacroix.
Yeah, thank you.
You know, those are proper Archie enthusiast pics. That's it shows you are Archie aficionado.
I've seen them all, yeah.
Yeah, so
No, Bear,
nice
somebody said to me I should get this instead of the BMW. Bear, have a look at this. It's a Cadillac. It's not just any Cadillac, Bear. It's a Cadillac. You know what this is? CT4 instead of the BMW. And he's spec'd it in the same colors as mine. What do you think?
I like your BMW more, but my opinion on that is not very relevant. I really don't know much about the cars to make it.
Is that 59K US or Aussie?
59 US.
Okay, so it's probably like 110 Aussie then.
It's a nice car. Obviously it's a nice car, right? I don't know. Like he thinks this is a better choice than your BMW?
Yes, he thinks it's a better choice.
What does Tingler think about that?
I think that, I don't know. This is like the redneck version of the BMW, isn't it?
Yeah. Is the person that's sending you redneck? Is it Clive? Is it Clive?
No. This came from our friend.
Well, we have a lot of friends. I don't know which one. Like, I will say, like, I've driven basically every kind of normal car out there. But I have to say, like, as far as American cars go, Fords are okay. I wouldn't touch anything else.
So you would say Ford is the choice for American vehicle?
I think so. I mean, I like them. Like the Mustang drives really, it's a fun car. It's a great car. But I would maybe think of buying one. I don't know.
Singing Kangaroo is very vocal about this. He's actually quite upset, and he says no, and he says hell no. So I guess some people feel very strongly about this, Archie.
I'll be back in 1 minute there. 1 minute.
All right, Archie. So, Tingler, what's going on in your world? What's new? Like, update everyone. Like, tell us everything you can about your life that's not disclosing too much.
Nothing is that new. I mean, still kind of same old. I mean, COVID sucked, which I'm sure it was with everyone else.
Yeah.
I
noticed that you were very quiet on the Facebook, so you would occasionally post here or there something. That's where I'm connected with you. I would hear from Tan, obviously, much more often. He would say you're doing okay. I knew when you start traveling, you're going to be in the right set of mind, because I'm sure that affected you quite a bit.
Yeah, well, I mean, the thing is that I kind of, I wouldn't say that I felt I didn't enjoy traveling anymore, but I guess I have a different, I enjoy different things about traveling and a different schedule, whereas before I was just traveling all the time, and it was...
Well, is it still work related? Because I know your original excessive traveling was all work related, or now you travel exclusively for leisure?
No, I do travel for work still, but not as much as before, and to different places than before, which is good. I mean, most of my work travel is like, you know, a couple days here and there, which is manageable.
Good.
And then I
Have you ever
Travel.
seen George Clooney's movie where he flies and collects the air miles points?
Yes, Up in the Air. Yeah.
Do you know I always thought of you when I watched that? I like that movie.
And you know what car he drove there? He drives the Chrysler Sebring. He doesn't drive a car with more than 5,000 miles on the clock. Remember that?
Well, the thing is that
Sebring. Sebring is a piece of fucking shit. That had that fucking 2.4 liter 4-cylinder. That was a garbage car, the Sebring.
It was a garbage
that
car.
was a fucking product plant. Okay?
Yeah. I mean, I used to hate that movie because it hit too close to home. But
well, you're an outsourcer?
Well,
he doesn't. He likes to keep certain things private, Archie.
No. I never had to. I don't think there's anyone who actually goes out and fires people for a living. But you know, there are times.
Kleiner Hound, $5. Archie, if you get that car over the BMW, you must abdicate as Pontiff and get an ASBO.
So do you know what an ASBO is, Archie?
No, what's that?
An ASBO is an antisocial behavior order. It's like it's a UK thing. Basically, if you've been doing antisocial behavior, that's a form of legal punishment.
Archie, ASBO is so you. It's so you.
Thank you.
Tanzil Ansari, super chat.
Tanzil Ansari, super chat. $5. Ferrari used to never
Did you
put
just
their
call him
badge.
Ansari? Did you just call the guy Ansari?
Ansari.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Here we go. Ferrari used to never put the badge on cars with less than 8 cylinders. Now they have a 296. It's a V6 hybrid. Are they all pussies in Maranello? Mind you, it's 800 horsepower. That car has 800 horses.
Archie, I have a question for you. Are people who die driving Lamborghinis biggest pussies of all?
I love Lamborghinis. How
But
could
are
you
the
not?
people, I know, but the people driving them, are they the biggest pussies of all?
No, I love Lamborghinis.
Just checking for a friend.
Just checking for a friend. This Cadillac, what do you think of Cadillacs? Do you like Cadillacs, Bear?
No, I actually don't like Cadillacs. I'll be honest with you. Not type of car I like. If you ask me what I like, I do like BMWs. I'm talking aesthetics. My favorite aesthetics of the car, probably the Audi. If I'm going to what my eyes are telling me. I know shit about engines and all other bullshit. But Audi looks very appealing to me. I like German cars. I like their German style. That's just from the aesthetics point of view. And I go by what I hear from people. So if I'm not a watch person, let's say I'm a non-watch guy, I would usually probably go for Rolex. If I'm buying a car that I really want to have, that's like really because I just want to have a nice car, I would either buy Mercedes or BMW or Audi. That to me is the three I would choose from. And I would go with the cheapest. Well, I don't know cheapest, but like a C-Class or something like that. I just see
C-Class is not. It's not the cheapest.
Well, whatever it is, forgive me. I don't.
There's nothing cheap about a C-Class.
The A-Class is the cheapest, which is a very nice car.
Super chats are coming in strong, Archie.
Tad Zeal, $5. Ferrari 250 GTO, Porsche 356, or Mercedes 300 SL Gullwing. I'll take the Gullwing. And we got, speaking of gull wings, look who we've got here. Mike the Snake. Hello, Mike.
Mikey.
Go.
Mikey.
Mikey, we missed you, Mikey. We love you, Mikey.
I was out. I went hunting. Archie.
Dan T, your Macedonian friend, Bear, $20.
Macedonian brother from another mother, $20.
Like me dead, Jin. Where have you been? Good to see you.
Yeah, I'm still alive. Good to see all of you as well.
See how much people love you, Jin. They still love you after all this time.
Yeah, it's great to be back.
Yeah. Hi, Rodent.
Hey, how's it going?
That's Jin. That's Jin.
Jin. Okay, Jin. Jin is your name. Okay.
Yeah.
One
Archie.
of the very, 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 very original people on this live stream with Tanzil and Sari.
Oh, very cool. Very cool.
Two guys that
before my time. That's why
they
I
were
don't recognize
hard.
The originals. Yeah.
Very cool. You're one of the OGs then, man. Very cool.
Absolutely.
In a sense.
Right on.
Yeah.
So Archie, I just went hunting.
Yes. What did you hunt?
Wild boar.
Ooh, they're nasty.
Oh, nice.
They are nasty. They'll fucking tear you in half.
Yes. They're
And
introduced, aren't they? They're introduced species, aren't they?
They're not indigenous to our area. They were released in the 20s and became feral and now overpopulate a lot of California. And so you don't even really have to, you buy your tag and you don't even have to pay per animal. Like if you want to shoot an elk, you have to pay $20,000 for the tag. Okay.
Super chat from America 9634. Sorry to interrupt. $10. Thank you so much for great
Mike the
support
Snake,
tonight.
live stream euthanasia. Thank you for watch talk earlier. Good night.
Oh shit! Whatever. Okay, I can stop talking about my hunt. It was
okay.
fun.
Stud muffin, $5.
Don't worry about it.
Only person missing is sucking horn. We should convince him to buy a Cadillac. Cadillacs, they don't have them in Australia.
No,
you like Cadillacs, but super chat from a legendary, iconic, amazing Lamborghini owner Tanzil Ansari, $5 Canadian official currency of ArchieLuxury live stream.
Archie and then Gin rank these whiskies from least favorite to favorite. Blue Label, Kleinlich 14, Macallan 15, Amrat. I would say I haven't had Kleinlich 14, but I'd say I would go Blue Label, Amrat, Clivish 14, and then Macallan 15.
Kleinlich, I know 10 listed that because he knows it's my favorite. It's amazing. It's like a coastal Highland malt with and you can tell it's very coastal. It's very briny on the nose. It's beautiful. I love it. But yeah, so that would be my top to pick. But after that, I'd probably go.
Is that available at the LCBO in Canada? If you know,
I don't know if it is. It might be. I know that it is gettable in Canada. I don't know if it's gettable at the LCBO.
And you are going to put this as your favorite from all of these?
Oh yeah. It's the best. I mean, I never let it run out at home. It's the best.
Okay.
Exactly, man. How much is that a bottle?
So in the US, it's probably about $85.90, which is not bad.
Ooh, that's not bad.
It's not terrible.
The only two I tried from here is Blue Label and Macallan. I mean, those I know, but I think I prefer Blue Label, but I do like to try something that someone who actually knows more recommends.
Interesting. Mike, it's great to see you. So how many boars did you get?
I took a shot at a boar. We don't know whether I missed or not. It was a 430-yard shot. So it was a very, very long shot. And it jumped and did a spun in the air and then ran up the hill kind of funny. So they thought that I hit it. And we went and we looked and we did our due diligence, but we think I missed, basically. But at 430 yards, for the boar to react that way, I had to have either grazed him or been so close, that he knew a bullet went by. Because if you miss him by a foot, then the bullet hits 30 feet behind him, and he doesn't even notice anything. So my brothers were impressed, even though I missed. But my brothers got 3 picks. They got 3, and they're the consummate hunters. They hunt all the time. This is my first time out.
Yeah, we've lost the Jin. He's gone to sleep. It's late there.
Well, he has a link pinned to the top, and if that was just, we would love to have him back. While we are waiting for Jin to maybe come back, we have a question or comment.
Swing Kangaroo.
From
Kangaroo, $5. Wild burst stir fried with garlic chili sauce, added with asparagus, and top off with VSOP equals gold. Arch, next card, Corvette C7, Z06 America.
Yeah, Z06 would do you nice, Arch.
They're expensive in Australia, believe you me, they're expensive. Neo, $2. Mike, I had a McRib delivered.
Somebody asked what gun I used. I used a 30-06, a Ruger 30-06.
Mike, are we going to see you on the streams again? We love you. We missed you.
Oh
so
yeah,
much.
no, I just took a couple days to go hunting with my brothers and my dad. And it was really a special trip. My family men all together is a special occasion. My two brothers.
To my collection, Mike, didn't you? It's been stolen.
Oh, of course, Archie. I was
devastating.
Yeah, no, man, that just made me sick to my stomach, man. It actually freaked me out. I was scared to leave my house. I fucking took all my shit and hid it. I went to the bank to get a safety deposit box, and they didn't have any available that were big enough. They all were 2 inches by 6 inches by like a foot deep. And I wanted to be able to put like all my watches in my watch case.
By the way, that was America 9634. He's the one who bought the whiskey.
Oh yes, that's right. Thank you, Archie, for confirming that. And now we want to say hi to wonderful Helgestrand, $10. Guys, this guy's got an awesome Instagram, truly remarkable watch photography, and great supporter and friend. Archie, super chat, $10.
$10. Here we go. Helgestrand, $10. Archie, Gin, and Bear, suggest, in your opinion, the finest day-date metal and combo choices, gem dials at all. Might offload a few watches to obtain just the right one to wear. I got to tell you, Bear, if I was to go for a day-date, I would go simple. It's not the most valuable. I would go Bear. I reckon 40 mil day-date. I'd go with a cream dial with Romans like JJ's. Now, the other option would be rose gold with the green dial. But I think I prefer the yellow with the white dial and Romans. What about you, Bear?
Just 1 second. I'll be back. I need to respond to the text. I won't be long.
That's okay. That's okay. And Mike, how have you been there? How are things going?
They're going well. I'm working on my latest, lathe art piece. But it got put on hold for a couple of days. Everything got put on hold for a couple of days for this trip. But now I'm back home working hard, and I just got in. First thing I did is I got some dinner. I loaded it in the fridge, and I ran to my computer to say hi to you.
Man, that was a fantastic meal. Speaking of lunch, that lunch we had was amazing.
Oh, the dim sum? Oh man.
Yes.
It just doesn't get better because it's just like it's everything, If you don't like this, you're gonna like that.
Exactly.
I'm back. My apologies to Helgestrand. So the question was finest date metal and dial combo choices, Gen dials at all. I'm going to say for me, if I have to choose one and done and most beautiful to me would be the white gold meteorite dial. That's the date. I would pick 40 millimeter. I think that to me speaks beautiful. And also the one that I would recommend as well is the platinum dial. I don't need baguettes. I just need a platinum one with a platinum blue dial, and I think that's a remarkable choice as well. So that's my recommendations. Sorry about waiting.
No worries at all, Bear. We're going to wrap this baby up in a couple minutes.
Okay,
I
boss.
want to say, Bear, this was an interesting show. It started off slow. We got Bear on. We had Jen. Man,
Yeah,
I haven't seen Jen, Mikey. I haven't seen Jen in years.
3 years,
And,
probably 3 years.
It was amazing to see Jen. He's changed a bit. He speaks a bit more posh. Do you notice that, Bear?
Wow, he's in England.
Yes, he speaks a bit more posh.
I always liked him. He was always genuine. He was always interesting to talk with. He's a good listener too. He doesn't interrupt. He answers the questions. He has a good understanding of many topics that you like. He likes to talk about.
Here we go.
Is here.
Vintinegla, £50. Good to be on after several years. Regarding the date, it has to be a 36 mil white gold, white dial with Romans. There we go. That's the
classy guy. Classy guy.
There, 4 minutes. I'm going to wrap this show up in 4 minutes. Stud Muffin, $5. Let's settle this debate. Which James Bond was the best?
Well, Pontiff, what do you think?
You know, I like Sean Connery, but you know who I really liked?
Well, is this
Pierce Brosnan. Pierce Brosnan. I like.
Yeah,
I was just going to say.
I was going to say the same thing.
Pierce Brosnan. Yeah. What about you, Bear?
I like Pierce Brosnan as well. I
liked Roger Moore. I liked Roger Moore. I really did.
I like a lot. I like a lot. They all are pretty good. You know,
the Timothy Dalton, I wasn't a big fan on Bear.
No, not so much.
He never made to me. He never made real impact as a James Bond. I agree.
And even the last James Bond, you know, what's his name? Who's that? The last James Bond. What was he?
Yeah, he was pretty badass.
He was pretty good. I liked him. Who was that? Who was that? Daniel Craig. Daniel Craig. Yeah. He was brilliant. I loved him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think that's the question. I think he's asking which is the best watch.
Which Bond watch is the best?
Right. So that's the question.
Didn't it start out with a Rolex?
I like the 5508. I owned one of those, Bear.
Well, good for you, Archie.
But then he moved over to Omega, right?
Mil.
Oh, there was a lot of watches. There were Seikos, there were Hamiltons.
I remember there was the digital one.
The Pulsar was there. The Breitling Top Time was part of this as well.
Yeah,
the digital Seikos, the Moonraker. There was even there was a Tag Heuer, if you guys remember the Night Dive Heuer, the one I had. You know, the one with the loomed dial. That was the. Then the Omega starts, I think, with the Golden Eye. I think that's the first Omega, right? It was the Omega.
And he had the
Master
big in that movie. That was the same one that had this.
I'm a big James Bond fan, but I'm seriously lacking in knowledge as far as the watches that he wore.
I am a big James Bond fan. I have a lot of collectibles from James Bond, but the watches are my primary interest here, to be very honest with you.
Yeah, no, you named them all off. And
no, I didn't name them all. Goodness gracious, there's more. I am just some.
You know more than
Stud
I
Muffin Stud Muffin says, actually, I meant which actor. So there we go. I'd say Pierce. Okay. I like Pierce Brosnan best. I liked him.
Pierce
I am
Brosnan
with
was
you,
great.
Pontiff. I'm with you, Pontiff, on that.
Yeah, Pierce
and I
Brosnan.
liked him. You know, the other movie I really liked Pierce Brosnan was
really
the Thomas Crown
dislike.
Affair.
I'm going to be honest with you. I like him as a James Bond. As a person, I think he's a fucking complete douchebag. I hate his politics. He's a softy left wing, and I don't like him.
He's been
So-
with his wife, the one wife, for ages.
Yeah, he's been. Oh yeah. Listen,
He
actually, I
took care,
changed
took
my
care of
mind.
his wife, his
I changed my
ailing
mind.
wife.
For me, Sean Connery number one.
His wife's not ailing.
Sean
No, she
Connery.
died.
Sean
She-
Connery number one. Daniel Craig number two. Fuck off, guys. That's my choice.
Okay, guys, we'll be back tomorrow. Bear, thank you so much. Mike,
I'll
I
be
hope
back
to see
tomorrow,
you
Arch.
tomorrow, man. I need you, man. I need you on the stream. Guys, we'll be back
I'll
tomorrow.
be here tomorrow. I'll be here
See
tomorrow.
you tomorrow,
Promise.
guys.
Nice being with
See
you guys. Guys, before you leave, we are only 10 votes, 10 upvotes to 100. I think it was a decent show. There's 200 of you watching.
Bear, they didn't even say who's your favorite Doctor Who yet.
Hey,
I don't watch. I never watched Doctor Who.
I never watched Doctor Who either.
Okay.
Guys,
Guys, we'll be back
somebody mentioned
tomorrow.
that